Welcome back to a fiery episode of the Careful Boys, where we have Tatyana back with us today. And guess what else is back? Firefest 2.0.
No, stop.
Is it by Ja Rule?
Dude, I support it though.
Do tell.
I do support it because I think Firefest 1 was so popular. Like the debacle was more popular than the intended thing, right?
Yeah.
And now people know what they're getting into, and I think they want to be part of a disaster.
No way.
I think so. I think that's the only explanation. Nobody really believes it's gonna work. I think they all just want to experience the debacle that is Firefest.
I want their lunch.
But okay, well, for them to even experience it, right now Firefest is set to happen May 30th to June 2nd. There's no lockdown location yet because
they're having location issues.
Yeah, they're having location issues. All the places, even Playa del Carmen, wherever that they're supposedly supposed to have this thing that they're already selling tickets for with no lineup, by the way. Right.
So it's
What
over.
about the island they use?
They're all saying there's no tourist permit for it. There's no event.
That's kind of genius.
And people are buying the shit out of it.
They're already
Because
letting you know this is about to be disaster number 2, and people are like, take my money.
The cheapest ticket is $1,440. And the most expensive Prometheus package or whatever to walk with the gods of fire or whatever is $1.1 million. and
Walk with the gods of fire.
there's might be concepts of advertisement where you might have an MMA champion fighter teach you MMA moves in the morning. You might be able to scuba dive with a pop artist. You might whatever.
That's dope.
Everywhere.
Well, he said this in an interview. Billy McFarland, the guy who's running it, and
He's out of jail, huh?
supposed resurgence, for fraud.
No.
And then even an interview who was
Relationship?
asking him is you keep saying might, does that mean it's not locked in? And he's like, well, I'm not in charge of the booking or anything like that. So I hope that they the team pulls through.
Wow. Way to pass the
it's
buck.
if you think about it, dude, it's great. It's the king of it gave birth to something new. It's the anti-experience. The Willy Wonka experience was the same thing. The
Yeah.
Bridgerton experience. This is just the king of those.
Yeah.
People who purposely want to go. They were all
It was
scam
just
events.
really bad.
They were scam events that went viral for being a scam, and people bought tickets the next time they did it because it was I want it to be I think it's
Kind
hilarious.
of a part of a scam event.
Which one?
Yeah,
JK News?
No. Oh, damn. Who are you working for?
You're the host.
What
He works
the
for
fuck?
Wong.
Sorry.
No. Bro, no, it was God, what did they call it? I can't even remember what the fuck it's called. But it was so crazy. They promised me, they were like, oh yeah, you can be the host of this, and we need you to MC. And I was like, okay, cool. They actually had real artists on this lineup. So Alina Baraz was one of them, which I was like, I don't know how they, and these were some homies that one guy I went to church with growing up. So I was like, okay, yeah, you're putting on some
scams.
What was that?
So
Yeah, so I trusted him, right? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'd love to help out with whatever you got going on. And they rented out this huge warehouse in downtown LA or in the arts district. They said that, yeah, they sold 5,000 tickets and all of this, right? And I show up late because I kind of knew that it wasn't gonna start on time. So I was like, whatever, fuck it. I get there and literally is just the people working there. They didn't even do sound check yet. The show was supposed to start at 8 p.m. I got there at 8:30 and literally nothing was happening there. But they had a full staff of people working. I was like, okay, yeah, this looks legit. I go and I meet the artists and I get their information, how they want to be brought up, all of that. They start sound check at 8:39. Mind you, the flyer time was 8 p.m. They start letting people in around 10 p.m.
Were there a lot of people waiting?
It was maybe 50 people in this big ass fucking warehouse. It was so weird. And they made the entrance, I guess they wanted it to be an experience. They said, oh, it's you going on the subway in New York. When I tell you, it was just literally crates. It was just crates and mirrors, and they made a little section to walk into.
So you didn't feel the New York vibe?
It was so ghetto, bro.
I would know, yeah.
I was disrespected, thoroughly disrespected.
Crates.
I was like, okay, you know what, fuck it, let's just start the show, right? So I get up there, I'm just getting the energy up, telling some jokes here and there, but getting the energy up with the people that are there. And when I was
50.
50 people. It's so spread out, and they had the nerve to have a VIP section
Oh.
cut out, and then everybody else in the back. Um,
How many people in the VIP?
it was like maybe 10 people. It was so bad.
Fifth of the audience.
Yo, the first artist goes up. He's a rapper. He's from out here too. I can't remember anybody's names. God forgive me.
No, sorry.
No, he would have told you this crazy ass story. He gets up there and like after his second song, boom, all the lights go out.
Oh.
All the lights in the house go out.
The short circuits?
So what ends up happening is the lighting people packed up and left because they weren't paid.
Oh, yo.
And it turns out nobody got paid. Nobody had deposits. And the DJ was like, I've been DJing for 4 hours. Our contract only said an hour and a half. Yeah, and he also didn't get paid. So everyone's just like packing up and leaving.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm panicking because I don't know what to do. The two guys who run this whole thing go AWOL. They were there all night. They literally disappeared.
That's a tight
So
move.
because I'm the person on stage, everyone's coming to me like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, y'all, I ain't got shit to do with this. I have nothing. They're like, are we gonna get our money back? I'm literally packing my shit. And I'm like, I have no idea. And I fucking did, bro. And it was like a whole, it had a moment online where people were like, this was a fucking scam. And yeah, it really was. Like people got charged like crazy prices for those tickets too.
No way.
Yeah.
Like more than $500?
No, not like $500,
Okay.
but still like, you know, like I think it was like $100
$50 feels like a lot if you have to sit through that.
Yeah.
Did you end up finding out what happened?
No, they literally ghosted me.
Holy shit.
He didn't go back
So
to church?
the guy that you knew, like, ghosted you too?
Yeah.
He didn't go back to church.
Holy ghosted her.
Holy.
So fucking
Your own restaurant?
Careful that you're next to a professional.
I mean, I remember them, but I don't have like contact with them.
That's so sad.
Restaurant on fire?
You got a restaurant?
Yeah.
Burn it down.
Yeah, but he brought me back.
Yeah. No, actually, you know what? I did get I got a hold of the guy that I grew up with. Actually, like 3 weeks later, I was like, bro, what the fuck was that? And then he pretty much passed the buck on the other guy he worked with. He's like, you have no idea what I've been through. This guy stole all my equipment. He was doing drugs in my apartment. I was like,
All right.
Let's start a business with
And I was doing it with him.
yeah. He told me
sassy.
he told me that he lost his eyesight and then he had to go back to New York and like get
To find it?
yeah.
I left it on a train.
It's on the A train.
Left it on the subway experience.
Yo.
Subway
No,
experience.
for real. Like that was probably one of the craziest situations I've been a part of.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Especially if everyone's coming to you for answers and you're like, dude, I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm literally just the personality. That's it. That's it. I'm
You
here
have to
for
be the face. That's why people were like, what's going
How
on?
come the sound guys didn't leave with the lighting guys?
Funny.
That's fucking
the lights and leaving is hilarious. Mid set too. It's fucking
mid set.
Sound guys like, should we leave it? Leave it on. Leave it on. Let her cook. Let her cook.
That's why I think when bad events go viral, you reach a different audience. And it's these people that like the idea of going to something that's a sham.
Yeah, like if
No.
you're looking at Firefest #1, you see shitty ass like little dome tents, and then the lunch was like a cheese sandwich or something. There is a weird part of you that's like, yeah, I'm down to pay $1,000 to fly to Mexico and get the same.
shit. We must be different, bro.
I wonder.
No, yeah, it's not. We're not those guys.
I wonder if the cocksucking lawyer is still a part of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lawyer.
Remember how he was?
Bring him
I
back.
just found the flyer for it too.
Vacancy.
Yeah.
It's
And they
actually
put me
very
on the
vacant.
flyer. They put me on the
It's
flyer.
hella vacant.
Yeah. It was all vacancy.
It looks like your event.
Wait, is Elena
It
Perez
does
on
look like
there?
my. Yeah, she is.
Did she
should be.
not? Like, how do you not?
Her and her team just dipped too.
Did they show up and go, nah?
No, they were there. They were doing her hair and makeup, her wardrobe, all of that. Yeah, in the green room. I don't know at what point they dipped.
No vacancy artist showcase.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow. Is that Justin Chan?
Is that the guy who was rapping?
Nah, that's Makina Red.
Makita Red.
Wasn't
Yeah.
the
no,
dick sucking lawyer
it's not
guy
this one,
from
actually.
the Firefest? Wasn't he like the most down
that's
dude
not-
though? Wasn't he
Yeah.
like, am I gonna have to suck dick to make this work? And
He
then
was
like,
prepared to
Yeah, like,
suck
isn't-
some dick.
like you need one of those guys on every team.
That's a gang.
Like it wasn't his fault, you know?
Yeah.
He goes, I was prepared to suck some cock.
That's a pretty tight move. Wasn't it for water bottles or something?
Yeah, it
It was
was.
for water bottles, right?
It
I
was.
remember it being for something very like small, but it was
Very small.
but it was something that was like really important.
That's why I think those people obviously they didn't like the event because they weren't ready for it. But if you knew what it was going in and you knew you were gonna have like a parody of a time,
But you'll pay $1 million for that?
not a mil, but like I think people are buying them because of that reason.
I'd suck some dick for $1 billion.
What?
Oh, wait, that wasn't even
I
the
saw this
question.
on social media though. The question is not would you suck dick for $1 billion. The question is how low would that number go where you would still do it?
question is, would you pay $1 billion to suck dick for a water bottle?
Lose-lose situation.
That's
Get his
true.
water.
That's what happens. That's what happens at Firefest.
Free resource.
But wasn't Ja Rule a part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as like, in what capacity? Was he an investor or like,
Yeah,
was he
he
about
was.
to...
He was an investor.
Yeah.
I think he was gonna perform too. No, Ja Rule in the lineup.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Is it?
That lineup had everybody.
I don't care. I'd be down to watch Ja Rule.
It's nostalgic.
And then I would pay 2x if I knew Ashanti was gonna come out.
No way.
Yeah, and then 3x if 50 Cent goes there and bullies them.
He said buys the whole front row.
Yes.
Yeah, retired.
50 level
Like,
petty.
Why does he bully Ja Rule so much? It's so funny.
I can't remember what the origin of the beef
Yeah.
is.
His pettiness is like real good though.
Dude, I love it.
Is it because Ja Rule was like pretending to be a somebody or like, and then 50
just
was like,
crossed him.
oh,
Same with like, remember Jay-Z, how he has like shit with Jay-Z too?
50?
Yeah,
Oh.
only because Jay-Z said something like, nobody's scared of you, 50 Cent, or something. And then like 50 went on a thing and was like, he goes, nobody's ever asked if anyone was afraid of you.
Yeah. And he's so calm too.
Yeah.
He's so fucking calm when he delivers it. He's like, oh.
You know what's funny? Because we were like younger when he came out, I didn't know the scope of his sales. I didn't know that 50 had killed it that hard.
He
Yeah.
killed it.
I didn't realize that until now.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, you know, like DMX, 50, like they were all the same to me when I was that age. But then now when you look back at the records and how big they were, 50 is fucking way ahead.
I thought he was a mixtape content king though, because remember when, yeah, like he would have a lot of just like mixtape or like he would go on, he would just have tracks that were like, and there were so many just non 50 Cent original tracks, but he would just rap on a ton of instrumentals before he had his albums.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
yeah.
I just know him for his albums.
Like around the time, so this is before he went solo and he was like, I think he was a part of D12 or like Eminem's crew. And then he was creating a ton of mixtapes.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
This guy sold 23 million albums
Jesus.
at that time.
Damn.
That era. That's crazy.
That is crazy, yeah.
12 million of them were from Get Rich or Die Trying.
One of my buddies asked me.
Still, wow.
He was like, "What's your favorite 50 song?" And I was like, "Man, that's a good question. I can't even think about that." I was gonna say Many Men, right?
Many
and then he
Men,
goes,
yeah.
but then he goes, I was like, "What's yours?" He goes, "Bitch, Get in My Car," and I was like, "That song is such a banger."
I don't even know that song.
You know that song? Play like 2 seconds of
know
it,
it
can you?
either.
Play the hook. You never heard that song?
I don't know that song.
Oh, damn!
Bitch, get in my car?
Bitch, get in my car.
That's what Hannah tells me.
Bitch, get in my car.
Get in.
It's just Get in My Car.
Is it?
Get in my car.
Get in the zone.
Get in the zone. Auto zone.
My car. Yeah, this has been sampled.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been sampled a million times. Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, man, I totally forgot about that.
Wow.
Candy Shop. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I was like in 3rd grade when that came out.
Disco Inferno.
Yelling it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a little
Had no
bit.
business.
Oh yeah.
Play Magic Stick.
Hated or
I
love
got
it.
the magic stick.
Yeah, he got so many songs, man. It didn't hit me until like now.
Nothing but bangers, dude.
Yeah.
Window shopper.
And on top of that, like,
Window
yeah, not being able to be taken out by 9 bullets.
I know, to be one of the...
You're invincible. You're like, no one can touch me.
No one's been shot more than him in the rap game, right?
No.
That's crazy.
That's right, right.
No, even the guys who had died have had less shots.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And it wasn't even like one shooting. It wasn't like multiple shootings throughout his life, right?
Well, and he took him in the face, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why you be talking like this.
You should play him in the biopic.
I should play 50 and crazy. He was like a hometown hero too, because he is from Jamaica, Queens.
Oh, really?
Maybe Astoria, Queens. Queens. This is the next.
Queens.
Yeah, it's the next city over from where I grew up. And like he would come, you would know, because he'd come in his white G-Wagon and just park in the fire lane, and he would always get CDs for his mom. Yeah, I mean, it was like a big deal. At the Best Buy that I worked at. Everyone was like, 50's here, 50's here.
God, you would see him?
Yeah, we would see him.
God, that's tight.
Yeah.
Straight hometown hero
and
shit.
stuff.
No.
Did he walk around the CD aisle and go, which one should I buy?
Dude, that'd be so tight.
Probably.
Get rich or die trying.
Get rich or die. It's only him every time.
If he's like, my hard drive won't detect.
And he
Geek Squad stuff.
Yeah, he find his porn.
You're all like, God damn, 50 loves porn.
Yeah.
That's so tight.
He has 2 terabytes.
Yeah.
You're on a different episode, your Geek Squad thing. I don't think we talked about that.
Oh yeah.
He does say, we will save that for a different one. He does say in his autobiography, after I got shot 9 times at close range and didn't die, I started to think that I must have a purpose in life.
Oh, it was all one shooting. I thought it was multiple shootings.
That's crazy. Close range.
Music.
9 times at one time is
He
ridiculous.
did so well. He did so well with alcohol and with producing shows.
Yeah.
Did you see that studio that he's?
Water too. Vitamin
That's
water.
what made him really
Yeah.
rich, though.
Yeah, vitamin water.
Oh, dude, the vitamin water. Yeah, dude, crazy, crazy.
Remember those commercials? He'd be on the treadmill and he sweats like orange. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, we really thought that would happen.
I know. I was like, I'm gonna get some of that.
That's dope, man.
I'll be buff like 51 days.
I like when he has beef with people. It's funny.
He allegedly pocketed around $100 million from the deal.
Remember when P. Diddy was getting heat? Like, I love watching 50's page, like, nonstop.
Oh yeah, he was coming at him. He was in the comments of everything. Like, just come out already, man. You like booty. That's okay. Like, he was really kind.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man. I love that. I love a good beef.
I think because 50 Cent's not afraid to just say it.
Yeah, why should he be afraid?
Yeah.
That dude has too many things going for him, man.
No, that's a fact.
And he can't be shot.
He owns all his businesses. So what are you gonna do? Fire me, bitch?
What are you supposed to? How are you threatening a guy like that? Maybe he's weak to stabbing.
He's probably been stabbed.
Yeah.